Hello everyone, my name is Philip Campbell and I am a student at Nashville Software School, part of the Data Analytics 3 cohort. Today I'm going to be giving you an overview of the project that I'm going to be presenting for my capstone on Thursday at Demo Day. The title of which is COVID and Traffic, a study of COVID-19's effect on traffic incidents in Nashville. Just to kind of start off with a bit of an overview, we've all been a part of this pandemic for about a year, and during this time we've all started to see some different social phenomena show up, the more obvious of which being shelves emptying of toiletries or increases in anxiety and depression rates, and some of the less obvious ones being things like increases in traffic incidents, which is what I'm going to be focusing on right now. This leads me into my motivation by just kind of my experience with drunk drivers over the last few months. I have been a bartender since I graduated college back in 2015, doing that alongside music, and with this experience kind of came me going back to work in July. And when I was going back to work, I was going back home at around 2 in the morning usually, and I was having an increase in the amount of what I perceived to be interactions with drunk drivers. What I mean by that was this was incidents where somebody would almost take off the back of my car or almost hit me or run me off the road with their car. And so I wanted to see if what I was experiencing was actually able to be backed by data, or if this was just a product of me being inside for too long for those several first months of quarantine before phase 1 and 2 happened. So what I wanted to talk about with this overview was kind of some challenges and then what they taught me, and then kind of give a little bit of a snippet of what I'm going to be showing on Thursday. So the first challenge that I interacted with was actually getting the data. As you can see, or as you will see, I got most of my data in the form of CSV files pulled down from government websites. What I realized about this as I was going through and cleaning the data is that some of it was not as complete as I wanted it to be, specifically the DUI data. I've been bartending for a while and have what I would call a unique perspective on basically just interacting with drunk people and looking up statistics about it. And I did know that there were more than 97 DUIs per year in Nashville. So what this taught me was that I needed to go and grab some more data from, well, somewhere to find a more complete DUI data set. And so what I wound up doing was kind of realizing that when you can't find it or web scrape it, the best option is just to ask for it. And luckily enough, I was put in contact with some members of the Nashville Police Department's data department, who, after some forms and correspondence, gave me a very complete data set CSV for the last 10 years of DUI incidents. So next in my kind of list of challenges here was how I was going to kind of keep this analysis that I was doing whole and current, because these were just CSVs. It wasn't like I was using a self-refreshing API or anything like that. So the way that I solved this problem was I wrote a Python script to perform ETL actions, and basically the goal, and thankfully the success that I found in it, was that I am able to put in newly updated CSVs, and instead of having to go through another 2-hour process to pare everything down and join it and whatnot, it takes about 5 minutes to extract it, change it, and load it into a clean data repository that I can then automatically put into Tableau. The last kind of challenge that I ran into was that the data sets that I was given included a lot of personal data, a lot of people's names, where people live specifically with their address. So basically the way that I overcame this was, obviously I pared this down, but it needed to still be there to perform the ETL and keep everything kind of steady, if you know what I mean. And so I just used a simple git ignore, and that allowed me to get past that. Once all of these were taken care of and my analysis was complete, I was able to make some visualizations like the ones that you see here, which I'm very excited to talk to you guys about on Thursday, and come up with some conclusions. I can't wait to talk to y'all, and if you have any questions or want to see my script or ask me about any of my work, my information is on LinkedIn and my work is on GitHub, and I'll see you Thursday. I'm looking forward to it. Take care.